Greetings from Vietnam.
We are KhanhTam-Thanh Huyen-Thuy Nhien.
It is such a great honor for us to present our work in this award ceremony of the EDUHK Corpus-based ELT Lesson Design and Teaching Competition
2025. Our lesson was designed for second year English major studying phonetics and phonology at Hue University of Foreign Languages and International Studies. The title of our lesson is Minimal Pairs, and it focuses on two contrasts, t, d, and e, e. And to support our students, we integrated the EDUHK spoken corpus and some AI tools into our classroom activities.
Our 90-minute lesson followed 4 key stages. In the first stage, we started by activating students' prior knowledge, and then we engaged students in hands-on corpus search. Next, we deepened their understanding through focused analysis and peer teaching. And finally, we encourage students to apply their knowledge creatively through AI-supported production.
The structure flow guided students from initial awareness to deeper analysis and then to meaningful application. Specifically, by the end of the lesson, we aim for students to identify their own difficulties with the two target minimal pairs, analyze the pronunciation errors using a learner corpus, and creatively apply their knowledge with the help of AI tools.
With our 3 learning outcomes in mind, we designed the following concrete teaching activities and worksheets. The lesson began with a game of telephone or tam sao thất bán in Vietnamese. In groups of 3, students passed on sentences containing minimal pairs, such as beer and bear. This fun activity created a lively atmosphere while drawing attention to the concept of minimal pairs. Upon reflection, Stage 1 underwent the most substantial revisions, thanks to detailed feedback from 2 peer groups and an EDUHK expert. First, we refined the topic and language focus. Initially, the lesson addressed a broad range of minimal pairs, but reviewers recommended narrowing the scope to improve alignment across stages and ensure more targeted, measurable outcomes. Following these suggestions and a review of the EDUHK learner corpus, we selected 2 contrasts that are both pedagogically rich and particularly challenging for Vietnamese learners. To further enhance relevance, we also changed our corpus speaker group from Hong Kong learners to learners from South and Southeast Asia. We also responded to concerns regarding the accessibility of corpus tools. While one reviewer recommended incorporating English for accent comparison, we decided to focus solely on the EDUHK corpus at this stage to avoid overwhelming the students. To support those unfamiliar with the platform, we created a step-by-step guide with visuals. We plan to introduce English later in the semester once students have developed a stronger foundation in phonetics and corpus use. During the next half an hour, we wanted students to actively explore and analyze real learner pronunciation data. So we broke the section into 4 short steps. To begin with, we introduced the corpus. Students listened to an audio clip and in pairs noted mispronounced words containing target minimal pairs. Then we introduced the EDUHK spoken corpus and explained its color-coded error system, covering syllable, consonant, vowel, and general pronunciation issues. Next came sound familiarization. We showed close-up articulation videos of t, d, and e, helping students both see and hear how each sound is formed and giving them time to practice. Then, we moved to a native speaker comparison. Students listened to both UK and US corpus samples and rewrote the corrected versions of mispronounced words. We highlighted just one distinctive feature per minimal pair so they could focus clearly. Finally, in small groups, students conducted a guided corpus search. Each group was assigned different learners in Passage 2, identified errors, and suggested corrections. To support students who struggled to hear distinctions, we provided optional get-field transcripts. We also circulated to ensure everyone knew how to complete their results table. Were there any challenges that we had to face? Yes, of course. To promote authentic engagement and avoid copying, each group received different audio clips. While this worked pedagogically, it caused unexpected noise and distractions during playback. In hindsight, we should have asked students to bring their own earphones. Another issue involved interpreting error notation. Students were often confused by how mispronunciations and corrections were presented in the corpus. For instance, in the phrase foot of the mountain, the expected t becomes d, but the corpus showed the other way around. D becomes t, highlighting the correct version instead. While we haven't solved this entirely, allowing more time for students to get used to the format has helped.
In Stage 3, students took a closer look at pronunciation patterns using real learner data. We helped them classify errors based on vowel and consonant features, and then invited each team to present a minimal pair mistake they had found. They also explained why the error happened and suggested simple fixes like adjusting vibration or using motor recordings. It was peer teaching in action. Then, in Stage 4, we gave them space to be creative. Students made short pieces using minimal pairs like a lullaby or even a poem. They could use AI tools to help with pronunciation or lyrics, and we kept the grading simple. Cool examples, creativity, and clarity. It was a fun, student-driven way to apply what they had learned, and they loved it.
This competition helped us grow as teachers in 3 key areas. First, we learned to scaffold pronunciation instruction effectively. Our students progressed from playful practice to deeper analysis and creative production. We began with a fun telephone game to raise awareness of minimal pairs. Then, using corpus samples, articulation videos, and guided tasks, students examined their own pronunciation. Finally, they analyzed errors using distinctive features and taught each other. This sequence has built up both skills and self-confidence. Second, we learned to design lessons based on authentic learner data. We used real samples from the ETUHK spoken corpus, so students could analyze actual mispronunciations. For example, they listened to speakers from South and Southeast Asia, like SA01, SA04, SA05, and SA06, identified errors, then discovered patterns t, and e. This made our instruction more targeted and contextually relevant for Vietnamese learners. Last but not least, we learned how to creatively integrate corpus tools and AI. In the final task, students used AI tools like EditGPT, Multischool, and ilovesong.ai to create poems or songs using minimal pairs. These tools enhanced engagement, lowered anxiety, and supported autonomous learning. Therefore, we would like to thank the organizers of the EDU-HK Corpus-based EDLT Lesson Design and Teaching Competition for this valuable educational opportunity.
And to all fellow participants, congratulations! We are truly inspired by your amazing work as well as expert guidance and peer review.
Many thanks also to our colleagues and students at Hue University of Foreign Languages and International Studies. But for your help, we wouldn't have been able to go this far. The EDU-HK Spoken Corpus helps make our lesson authentic. Thanks EDU-HK.
English meaning more pure, songs for learners to share. With the help of AI tools, I know faster on air.
Huyen-Thuy Nhien and KhanhTam have gone with this awesome competition as teachers. Lots of love from Vietnam.
Thank you!